Okay, so now you can see I have a range of my subject matter and it's been cut out and placed onto my artboard. So down the side here is the key thing where you can see all my images are on separate layers and they are placed in order from the light being in the background to my portrait in the middle ground to the butterfly and the crown in the foreground. Okay. Simply, if you want to shift things from the foreground to the background, because we'll keep our portrait in the middle ground, all I need to do is click and drag into position of where I want it to be. Okay. So, very simple in being able to move your images. If I want to resize that piece of subject matter, I go up the top here and I click Arrange and Style. That allows me to select my image again. Then all I need to do is drag the corners as we see fit. Okay, so I'll leave that as its original size. Before you do start editing, a big tip is to lock your portrait so that does not get moved, and to lock those extra features that are on the face of the portrait. So locking those. That way, if you can see, I can select all the other pieces of subject matter, but I can't select my portrait. Okay, so that allows us to keep it in place. So, very simple. One last tip. If you want to rotate your images, you simply click on the image. This little bauble up the top here, you drag along to the sides, and then you drag it as you wish to do so. Okay. So, they are really clear steps of how to complete your composition. Final thing, clicking save, saving that photo montage, and you click download. That will then go to your downloads on your computer. You can open that up, and I'm going to click and drag that into my Studio Art Images folder so I have everything together there. If I open that up, I now have my final image to work with. Okay, so once I've opened it up though, I can see I used the magic tool on this one the first time, and you can see how it didn't cut these edges out properly. So if I've got to this stage and it hasn't worked, I then need to go back and start again. But trialing and experimenting is all part of learning this software. So don't be worried if that's the case. Once you've done it through once, then you'll know what to do right the second time. Okay. Now your photo is ready to be drawn.